So what is MFA? So why we require MFA? So what are the important factors we have in MFA? So try to understand. Yeah, so MFA, what is MFA? So MFA, multi-factor authentication, is a simple best practice that adds on extra layer of protection on top of your username and password. So when we log in, when we are logging to AWS account, by using username password, we can use to log in, right? So along with username password, so we have extra layer here, which is MFA. So these multiple factors provides increased security for your AWS account settings and resources, right? So AWS cloud is yeah. So AWS is providing very good security to maintain customer applications, right? So they are providing so many layers, right? Yeah. So by using this MFA layers, we can protect our AWS account and resources. Yeah. So MFA, how can we configure MFA, right? So here we required one Google Authenticator required here. Google Authenticator required to configure MFA. So we required Google Authenticator. So we need to download one Google Authenticator app into our mobile. So that we need to configure. So after that, so in Google Authenticator, one Authenticator ID will be generated every moment, right? So that ID we can use in the MFA, right? I'll show you that. Now, configure IAM MFA status for each one of our AWS accounts, right? So here, so once we enable MFA in our cloud platform, so what will happen here? So one QR code will be generated here. QR code will be generated. That we need to scan from mobile. Then only that will be activated, right? Yeah. So access granted will be given by so Google Authenticator, right? So in real-time projects, yeah. So most of the time we use the MFA to connect our accounts to manage accounts. Yeah. See here, set up MFA multi-factor authentication on AWS account. So when we set up this MFA, see here, this is the Google Authenticator ID. So every moment this ID will be changed. By using this ID, we can log in into our AWS account. This is extra layer to protect our account and resources. Fine. So how to configure MFA? So how can we use MFA to connect our AWS account? Practically, we'll see that now. Yeah. Let us go back to AWS account. Just want to sign out here and sign in as a root user. So we can use any user, root user, IAM user, whatever you want. So select root here and give the username and password. Now I am able to log in using username password. So if I enable MFA, it will ask me to provide the 6-digit number, right? Yeah. So how can we enable MFA, right? Yeah. So to enable MFA, go to your ID here. Click on this. So this is my account ID. Account information you can check here. So ordination information, service quotas you can check here. Billing dashboard also you can check here, right? So here under this we have security credentials. Go here. Security credentials. In the security credentials, so if you want to change your account password, you can change from here. See here. MFA not assigned here. Now I want to create MFA. I want to assign MFA device here. Okay. Yeah. So here access key secret key will cover it later. So this access key secret key, which are very important, this we will discuss later. So access key secret key, what is this? So when you want to integrate any other tool with AWS, We required access key secret key. So while working on Terraform, how can we integrate Terraform with the AWS to manage infrastructure? I'll show you later. Okay. Yeah. So now I want to assign MFA device here. So click on assign MFA device. See here, authenticator app is there, and security key is there, hardware TOTP token, right? Yeah, time based on time password, right? So these are the different layers available, right? Select MFA device to use in addition to your username password whenever you need to authenticate, right? Yeah, so these are the hardware devices. These two are hardware device. So this is a virtual one. This is virtual. These are the hardware devices, right? So if you want to use extra layer, you can configure either authenticator app, security key, or else hardware TOTP token, right? Yeah, so these are the two hardware. We don't have two hardwares. These two hardwares we don't have, right? That is why first one we can configure. Yeah, so in one Telugu movie, which is Nannaku Premato, in that movie, the hero and hero's father, Jagapati Babu, they use this hardware. They use this hardware to access their accounts, bank accounts. They use some hardware, right? So these are the types. These are the hardwares. Hardware TOTP and security key, right? So if you want to enable this, you can enable. You will get one hardware. You can buy one hardware to access your accounts, right? Yeah. So this layer we can use. First one we can use. Okay. So authenticator app. Okay. Right. Next. Click on next. Give the name, device name here. So device name I want to give MFA. Click on next. Yeah. So now here, before configuring this, we required one Google Authenticator, right? I told you, right? So Google Authenticator, first you need to search in Play Store, and you can install Google Authenticator here. Okay. Yeah. So now once you install Google Authenticator, yeah. So in Google Authenticator, so click on Show QR code. So here click on Show QR code. See here, one QR code is showing here, right? So now what you can do, what you can do, click on your authenticator. Click on your authenticator, and you can scan that. You can scan. So once you scan using your mobile, yeah, now it is scanned. Once you scan this one, yeah, so here MFA code 1, MFA code 2 will be generated. So what we are doing currently, we are configuring MFA. We are configuring MFA. I'll show you one more time the steps. Okay, so go to IM. So either way, you can go to IM, or else you can go to security credentials. Okay, so go to IM and click on users. So from user also you can access the MFA, or else directly go to security credentials here. Go to security credentials, assign MFA device, click on your authenticator app. Next, yeah, give the name here. Click on next. Yeah, so now you can check this. Yeah, first you can click on show QR code, and you can scan your QR code here. Just a minute. Yeah. Now I want to scan this. Yeah. Once once we scan this, it is asking you to give the MFA code one. 932001. 932. It will generate one more code. Two codes required here. Yeah, after a few seconds, it will generate one more code. That code also we need to give the second code also. Yes, 401309. 401. So click on add MFA. Once you click on add MFA, so now it is assigned, MFA device assigned here. Okay. So once it is assigned here, multi-factor authentication MFA1 virtual. This is the ARN. Yeah, now it is created. Okay. So MFA device created here. Now, if you sign out and sign in here, click on sign out and sign in. What will happen? It will ask you to provide the Google Authenticator to connect your AWS account. Here. Now it is asking you to provide the MFA code along with your username password. So required MFA also, right? Now I am able to log in my account. So if you want to log in your account, you can generate MFA or else, yeah. Once you enable MFA, so while logging into your account, it will ask you to provide the QR code. And also when you want to switch to other accounts, client accounts, you need to provide the QR code, this Google Authenticator we need to provide, right? Yeah, so this is very important one. Interview question also. Interview question also. So when you click here, it will show you subscriptions. One more tab will be available in real-time projects. So this is free tier account, right? So we don't have any subscriptions here. We don't have any client accounts. So when you click on your name here, yeah, so different accounts, so different subscriptions will be available here. So when you click on any subscription, it will ask you to provide your QR code, that MFA code. Okay, to switch your to switch from your account to client account. Okay, this is extra layer. Fine. Yeah, so how to disable this MFA? Now MFA is enabled, right? How can we disable this? I'll show you. Yeah, so you need to install MFA in your not MFA, so Google Authenticator in your mobile. So in that you will get one number, 6-digit number, right? So how to disable this? Click on your name and go to security credentials. How can you remove this MFA? Yeah, see here, multi-factor authentication. So select this virtual and click on remove. Once you remove this, it will not ask anything, right? It will not ask any MFA. Now it is removed, deleted. Fine. So this is the way we can configure MFA in real-time projects. Fine, clear, right, everyone?